The world teaches revenge. God teaches release. You don't have to prove who you are to anybody. Just let his timing embarrass every lie spoken on your name. Shout out to Cooking with Lakia for that quote. That is facts on facts on facts. Because like if you clicked on this message, it's because you learned how to keep a clean heart and let God handle and settle the score for you, right? See, you learned how to get out of your own way. And this is something that God has been wanting you to realize for so long, because you've built up this relationship with God and this connection, and y'all are click tight. You know what I'm saying? So he has you covered. Like you don't really have nothing to worry about, right? And what happens is people come up against you. People do you dirty. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you feel like you have to get your lick back. That used to be you, and a lot of the times in the past, you would feel like you had to prove yourself, right? And you would find yourself like either playing tit for tat games, or it's always this back and forth, and that's very exhausting, energetically, emotionally, physically, all of that. It's just exhausting. And so you got into this point where you are in this mode of self-preservation. You aren't willing to give up energy unnecessarily. You're not going to exhaust yourself for no good reason, right? And so you just learn how to release people and let them go. You know what I'm saying? And you also understand how karma works, because they're going to be dealt with. Whatever they did to you is going to be dealt with. And you realize, okay, well, if I go out and return that favor and do something dirty to them, well, I have to allow that energy to come back, right? And so you're always bouncing back and forth. So you was like, oh no, we're stopping the cycle right here. I'm gonna let God handle my battles, because he's gonna handle them better anyway. Some of these things that people done to you was so bad and shady, like it could have really sent you to jail. It could have really got you out of character. It could have really got somebody hurt. You know what I'm saying? But you wisened up and you said, none of that, it's not worth it. And I didn't come here for that. You came here to be peaceful. You didn't come here to be, nasty. Like God wanted you to be peaceful and show other people how to be peaceful and turn the other cheek in a way to where, it's not saying you're accepting disrespect or you're tolerating it, but you're just not going to breathe life into it. You're not going to allow it to affect you, right? You remove those types of people from your life, right? That's what you do, and this is how you're able to keep a clean heart collected. This is how you're able to still be so loving after people do you wrong. This is how you're still able to have a clear mind and clear conscience, because you release. You don't hold on to pain. You know how to forgive people without giving them the same access again. And that's a challenging skill to have, because either people don't forgive and they hold on to that resentment and they have these grudges that they live out, or they forgive and they let go of everything, they forget, and they give people the same access again, and so you've become this balanced person where you took the best of both worlds. You learned how to forgive, but you don't hold grudges, and you don't allow that same access so that they can come back in and disrespect you again. No, you set up those boundaries. But also what I'm hearing is that you allow, because you allow that revenge is you still care. It means you're still invested, right? Because in the past, when people did you dirty, you were deeply invested. That was like you were energetically and you were triggered. That bothered you. It frustrated you. You cared. You know what I'm saying? Because you went back and did them dirty or did something. But now you're just like that's the energy now. You're just like, move along. Like literally, that's how unbothered you are. So I'm proud of you, because you aren't allowing these people to come in and distract you and tear you down. You're just leaving them where they're at and releasing it as it goes. You know what I'm saying? And you know that God will handle it better because he has all the angles and perspectives, right? And he knows that person in and out more than you do. So he'll get them back the best way possible. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes the best revenge is no revenge. You're not even looking for nothing back bad on them. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not who you are, and this is how you show up now. You're not allowing people to come in and hurt you and then make you hurt and hurt people. Because that's a motive for the opposition, is to target peaceful people at are happy, high vibration. They target them to get them to go through these traumatic experiences so they can traumatize them, in hopes to taint their heart, in hopes to make them bitter, in hopes to spew darkness out back into the world. No, that's not you, collective. You move differently. You're not going to allow people to come in and taint your heart, because you know what it is that you are called to do. You know your purpose in life, and it's not to spew this hate, misery, and darkness. You checked out of the game. You don't play that game with them. And you'll forever be blessed for this, and you'll always have this peaceful state of mind and this light heart that can't nobody get to, because you took those steps to protect it, and you're not out here seeking revenge from people. Like, that's a beautiful thing, collective. Like, you're changing the world one small step at a time. Okay, if this sounds like you, if this message resonates in any way, let me know down in the comments below. I would definitely love to hear from you. And if there's your first time here on my channel and you enjoy my content, make sure you subscribe. I would definitely love to have you a part of our tribe, okay? Because it's a vibe over here all the time, right? Listen, we are growing and we are flowing. Thank you guys so much for continuing to support my channel. I love y'all. It's Karkar. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.